back to my channel. So today we are going to learn about users and groups in ServiceNow. So let me open my notepad and show you what we are going to take a look on. So first we will understand what is user and user account. Then we will create one user account and try to log in with that user, and then we will understand about what is groups, how to add users into group, and how we can assign roles to user or group, and what are what is the best practice while creating user or group accounts. So let's understand what is user first. So as of now I'm using ServiceNow. So I'm a user because I'm using it for development purpose. But in any organization, whereas most of the users are using ServiceNow for their day-to-day daily tasks like creating a request, initiating a chat with the help desk agent. So we all are a user. So right now we are talking about in terms of ServiceNow only. So whosoever is using ServiceNow, or they all are a users, because if you see here and you can see that this is my account as of now I have logged in with. So I have logged in as a system administrator. I'm a user. So here you can see that profile preference. So here are some of the uh, links I will show you in a while. But first understand what is user. So this system administrator record is created in ServiceNow. So for users, we have a separate table which is called sys underscore user, which is the backend name of the user table. In this table, we have all the user accounts detail. Whosoever can log in ServiceNow or whosoever is using ServiceNow, we have the entries there. So in the filter navigator, I'll simply type user and I'll scroll a bit. So under system and security section, you can see that system security section, you can see that user and groups. So here we have different models like users, groups, and roles. So first let's understand what is users. So I'll simply open this. So if you notice that the moment I clicked on user, it opened a table, or it opened a new page in a new tab. So if you also want to open in the same way, or if you want to open anything in a new tab, so if you're using window, you can simply use control and click. If you're using Mac, then you can simply use command plus click. Okay, now you can see that. So this is the user table. You can see that this is the table name, and here we have the user accounts. We have all the user accounts. So you can see that in my instance as of now I have 633 users. So most of the user is active. Let's check how many users are inactive. So there is only one user which is inactive. Okay, now we'll just open one account. Let's say I'll open able tutors account. Now you can see that here we have some fields or some basic detail which I should say, like what is the user ID, what is the first name, last name, title, department, manager, and on the right side if you can see that email, language, calendar integration, time zone, date format, etc. Now if I scroll bit, also you can see that password needs reset. There are some checkboxes like logged out, active, integrate internal integration users. So under the related links you have some links like assign role, view human resource profile, view linked account, view subscription, view employee profile, reset a password. And now under the related list you have some uh, related lists like roles, groups. Role says how many roles are assigned to this user individually. Group, under group tab you can see the information like this user is part of how many groups or which groups. Delegate if this user has set up any delegation. Delegates mean if any user is going on leave or going away from the system for some time, so they can provide they can create their delegation to any of the other user from their team. So based on that, on behalf of them, they can approve any of the request. And under this skills, you can see that how many skills this user got assigned to, like what are the skills. And under subscription, there is no subscription. So these are the basic details. So we are going to create a new user account. So I'll simply click new. Now while creating a new user account, the first thing we should understand that we always need to provide a specific user ID. Like let's say my user is a demo user. I'll provide first name as a demo and last name as a user. Now I should provide a user ID which is relevant to first name and the last name. So I'll simply say demo.user. This can be one idea, but to providing a user corrective user ID. So you can also use demo underscore user. That totally depends. Now as a title, let's say I'll provide senior developer. I'll take a department as IT, and I will set the manager. Let's say system administrator is his manager. Now if I provide email xyz@gmail.com. So just to highlight a point, whenever you're creating any user account for a real time, so here in the email, it should be the user's email. It should be the user's official email, because we are using ServiceNow officially for the purpose to making our work easier, day-to-day work easier for our organization. Now whenever we try to log, like this is the user account, we can easily generate a password for this account and we can easily log in by using with this user ID. So the moment I log in, I might need to set up some multi-factor authentication. So in case I need to set up a original email. So in my case, as of now, I'm setting a dummy email. So I will just set it up. And let's say here are some of the checkbox: password need reset, logged out, active. So as of now, password need reset and logged out. I'll leave it as it is. And in the business phone, mobile phone location, I will leave it as it is. Now as of now, you can see that there is no related list called group, role, etc. So I'll simply save it. So now the moment I saved it, primary email device created for demo user. Okay, now under the roles, you can see that as of now there is no role, groups, delegate, skill, subscription. Okay, now if you see in the right side at the top right, update, set password and delete is there. So let me copy the user ID in the notepad. Let's say this is the user ID and I am going to set a password. So I'll simply click on set password and I will click on generate. So this is the way you can easily generate a password for any user account. And I will copy this password and I will just copy it in my notepad. Now I will try to log in with this user. So let's say I will copy this URL and I will open incognito window. I'll simply hit enter. Now you can see that now I will have to provide a user account and the password. So I'll simply copy the user ID and I will simply copy the password. So this is the one-time password. The moment I click on login, I'll have to change the password. So I'll click on login. Okay, so it is not taking it. Why? Let's try one more time. Demo user is the username. Password is this. We'll log in. No, it is not taking it. Let me go back and reset the password one more time. Okay, so the moment I saved the password, you can see that password need reset got checked. So I'll click on set password one more time. I'll click on generate. I'll copy it, I'll save it, and again I'll go back to the incognito demo.user, and I'll provide the password and I'll log in. Now this time you can see that change password, first window is appearing, change password. So I need to provide the current password. Now here I need to provide a new password. Let's say I can provide any of the password. So you can also provide any password. So I am just going to do some text and I'll submit it. So the moment I submit it, you would see now I have logged in with demo user. So if I show you, you can see that demo user, and you will also observe few things here in this. So you can see that profile, preference, keyboard shortcuts, printer friendly version. And if I come back to my account and I show you, so I have some more options because this user does not have any role for now. So we have not provided any, or we have not assigned any role to this demo user. Okay, so as of now, this is all about user. Now if I show you some of the options, like if I click on profile, let's say I'll go back to the demo user account and click on profile. So you can see that demo user can see their profile information like first name, last name, business phone, mobile phone, senior developer, title, email, date format, time zone. And if I show you preferences, so this will open some preference option to set the visibility or set the layout, keyboard and shortcut. So I leave it as it is for now. Now I will go back to this, to my original account. As of now, you can see that here I have some options like impersonate user, elevate user. Now another thing is, if I wanted to test any of the user without logging in with their credential, so I have this impersonate user option. I can simply click on impersonate user and provide the any user ID or name, like let's say in our case which was demo user. So this is the user, I can simply impersonate it. So the moment I click, you can see that as of now demo user is there, although I have impersonated him. He's a senior developer, he does not have any role. So I'll simply click on end impersonation. So this impersonate user helps you to test any functionality for specific user without actually providing their credentials. And seriously, this is going to work in a real time, which is a better way, because you always do not get a credentials from the user, because that is not a best practice. So you can easily just go ahead and impersonate any of the user according to the business requirement in order to test any of the functionality for specific user or groups. Now we are going to assign some roles to our demo user account. So I will go back to here. So I'll just reload this one time. Okay, I have reloaded this form. Now as of now you can see that this demo user does not have any role. Let's say I'll provide ITL role. So every different role have their own purpose. Role allows you to access the resource within the service now. So roles allow you to access this resource. I repeat, roles allowing the access to any of the resource which I can access. Like let's say I'll provide ITL. So ITL role provides access over the incident, problem and change module. So as of now you can see that. Okay, so the moment I provided ITL role to the demo user, it is a according to the by default out of the box script, it is a part of conditional script writer, and along with ITL 44 roles got inherited. Okay, now I will just go back to my demo user where I have logged in incognito mode. I'll reload it. Okay, now I should see incident module. No, I cannot see, so I need to log out and I will log in back. So I'll simply provide again user ID and the password which I set for this user. I will log in. Okay, now you would see a different view for this user. because it is only having ITL role. Now you can see that it has opened a service operation workspace based on the role. So this user has the ITL role and it is directly getting landed to the service operation workspace. Now if I type incident in the filter navigator, you would see here are modules. Earlier when we typed incident, there was only one module under self service, but this was the module there. But now we have these modules under like service desk, incident, create new, all. So if I click on all, this user would able to see all of the incident which has been created in the system. So this is what a role suffices the purpose to access any of the resources. Okay, now we'll go back to this original screen of this demo user. Now, as of now, this is by default got assigned to with this group. Now I'll simply edit and I will add this user to some few more groups. Let's say I will add to the hardware group. I will add to the software group. So these two groups. So the thing is, as of now, if you observe, let me reload it. Now, under the groups tab, you have two more groups. So the concept of adding a user into group is as per the best practices or ServiceNow recommends, like we should not provide any individual role to any individual user. First, we should create a group and assign the role to that group and then assign the user into that group, because whatever the group is having the roles that would get inherited by the user accounts. So as of now we understood about all about user account. Now I will again come back to the filter navigator. Now this time again I'll also type group. Same under system security module you would see groups. This is the group, so I'll simply open it. Now these are the groups which is already in the system. So total 73 groups are there. So if I open any of this group, let's say I will open analytics setting manager. So in this group you have some details like name, manager, description, group email, parent, and roles. You can see that this option, roles, group members, groups. So in our scenario, what we are going to do, we will create one account, one group. First, for now, we are going to remove the ITL role from this demo user. So I'll simply edit it and I will remove this ITL role with this demo user. Now I'm also going to remove the groups. Okay, I will come back to the incognito mode and just log out with the demo user, and again I will log in, and now this time if you observe it will open normally because I have removed all the roles. Now you can see that it is logged in normally. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a new group. As per the best practices, we are going to create a new group. We will assign one role to that group, or I should say we will assign ITL role to that group, and we will assign this demo user under that group. Okay, now I will come back to this group page. So this is the table sys underscore user underscore group. This is the backend name of the table. As of now I have overall 73 group records in ServiceNow. I will simply click on new. Now this time I provide some informative name. Uh, let's say management group. Management group. Management group. I will assign the manager as system administrator. This is to manage the basic service desk, or let's say this is to manage basic IT services like incident, problem, and change request. Okay, now I will provide group mails, let's say XYZ. As of now, I'm not making any parent, so this is the independent group. I'll save it. Okay, now under this group, you can see that here are some related lists are there: roles, group member, groups, and skills. So under the group, you can also assign any group if this group is part of this group. So I will as of now provide, I'll click on edit under roles related list and I'll provide ITL role, same ITL role to this group. I will save it. Now under group member, I can also create new member, but I can also edit. This edit means I will get the box to select any of the users from the user table, which is already there. Now you can see that here if I want to apply any filter, I can easily apply it based on fields. So as of now, let's say let me apply the filter is user ID. User ID is, so my in my case for the demo user it was the user ID. I'll simply click on run filter, so it will return only single user, which is a demo user. I will select it and I will simply add this and I will save it. Now you can see that under the group member, demo user is part of this management group. I will go back to the incognito mode. I will log out once again and I will log in back. I will log in back, demo.user. Let me close this another tab. Now in the password, I'll provide the password and I will simply click on login. Now you can see that again, it has landed me into the service operation workspace. If I, let's say I'll type incident, I can simply navigate to all of the uh, modules like incident, create new, assign to me, open all. If I'll type problem, I can simply navigate to any of the modules under problem like create new, open and assign. I will come back to the main window. Now you can see that. So role is sufficing a different purpose, which is giving access to the particular resources. So every role serves a different purpose. And now under the group member, you can see that demo user. Demo user is part of management group now. Now if I open the demo user profile, as of now you can see that group is empty, role is empty. I will simply reload it. Now you can see that under group I have a management group wherein I added the demo user. Now under the role I have these 44 roles. So but how can I get information that how these role got assigned to this demo user? So this is the personalized icon. I will simply click on it and there is a field called granted by. I will simply add at the top and click on OK. So this is the personalized icon. You can simply set up a layout. You can simply set up a field for which field you want, how to be, how it should be visible for you. Okay, so this is what, let's say I'll click on inheritance. Now you can see that inheritance count is 1 because these roles got inherited by this group, management group, and that is the reason here it is showing inherited true and inheritance count is 1. Let me reload the form one more time. Okay, so as of now if I search for ITIL, okay, no problem. So that is what as of now we talked about roles, users and group. And again, as per the service now, as per the best practices, we should not directly assign any role to any user. First we should create a group, or if we already have a group, then simply assign a role to that group, and as same as assign the user into that group. So so whatever the role would be there for group, that would get inherited by the user account itself. So as of now we talked about user groups and user group administrations, and also talked about bit of roles. So if you have any doubts, you can just do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.